Hi, I'm Leena Vincent. I'm a Goa based art historian and curator. I'm here today to review an ongoing art exhibition, New Stories in Old Frames, at The Art Space Hyderabad, curated by young curator Somdatta Malik. Centered around the premise of exploring the language of miniature painting, the show features the work of five young artists Aniruddha Parekh, Mainaz Banu, Ravi Chunchula, Paushali Das, and Sanket Virangami. While separating us physically, this period of the pandemic does not prevent us from continuing to engage with the artwork that artists are continuing to do. Definitely, the cultural industry is going through a difficult time and is battling the odds. But it's heartening to see that the galleries and artists are using many innovative ways and using technology as a tool to keep us connected at a time like this. Technology here is a positive tool with which we can stay in touch, we can stay connected, and also view the work that we are not able to view physically. The curator mentions in her curatorial note for the PDF that is shared with everyone, the schools of Mughal, Rajasthani, Pahari, and Dakkini miniatures have continued to amuse and inspire artists of several generations. And in the present art scenario, a great number of artists have developed their art practice by taking considerable inspiration from the element, style, and theme of miniatures. Their works talk about social, political, economic, environmental, and other concerns of the contemporary time, even though they are executed in a manner that has its origin in the distant past. The world has flattened and fitted into these screens on which we are now viewing everything. In terms of seeing and also being seen, this changes perspectives immensely. There is something fundamentally interesting about using the framework of miniatures in this day and age. As the premise, theoretically, it created a sense of familiarity and comfort because it's one of the most visible forms of classical Indian art. In viewing as well, the intimate space and close connection with details related to the intimate action of scrolling is something that is highly relatable between the miniatures as well as what we see on these little screens. Originally formulated as illustrative devices to visualize important aspects of manuscripts and narratives, the miniature format lends itself to commentaries of the most contemporary nature, while providing artists with scope to explore a really wide range of stylistic and pictorial elements. All the young artists featured here have adapted very beautifully to certain formal aspects of miniature painting and developed them individualistically. Aniruddha Parekh's works, for instance, he works with delicate brushwork and a fine understanding of the pictorial space, as seen in the works like Dharma Chakra or For Him and Her, which is an exquisite piece. He contrasts here plain or patterned spaces with line work and painted detailing. Evaluating human relationships, looking into the experience of absences and presences, and the identification with socio-political concerns ridden with hierarchies. These are some of the things that appear to interest this artist. In his diptych, The Story of a Lost Kingdom, he carefully balances the two parts, producing a very cryptic commentary on power and the responsibilities that go with it. Now, looking at Mainaz Banu's work, these are filled with gentle references to mundane life and popular culture, often surrounded by motifs, and these motifs which are derived from the aesthetics of her hometown Lucknow, and a distinct reference to Mughal sensibilities and therefore Mughal miniatures. She uses objects and figures abstracted from their original backgrounds and placed as motifs in her new narratives that bend or obscure conventional meanings. She moves between very personal documents, almost like a visual diary, and collective thoughts that render social constructs palpable, as in the works like Inheritance 5 or The Kotli Lucknow. Looking at Paushali Das now, Das has been exploring techniques of tempera painting on various surfaces such as paper, wood, and muga silk. Her work often uses a combination of text and image, harking back to the manuscript traditions. The subjects refer to mythological and historical subjects, but relate to her contemporary understanding of the world and all its complexities. As seen in her work Tales from Letters series, she masterfully juxtaposes textile patterns with delicately balanced compositions on Vasli paper. Humor and irony are devices used by Ravi Chanchala in his painted narratives, which constantly open up interpretations for the viewer. Using a highly skilled methodology of drawing and composing space in sequential or broken formats, he processes current experiences through metaphors and symbols. Works like Reminiscence of Daily Musings and Corridors of Contemplation are, in a sense, studies of everyday experiences. He also studies and records moments of change during the pandemic and brings these observations of social hierarchies into his visual records. So, coming to the next artist, if you look at Dancing Girls, a very beautiful piece by Sanket Virangami, it represents his very distinctive visual language that uses inspiration from Indian miniature paintings and also Kantha traditional embroidery techniques, especially in the way the spatial arrangements are done. Poetically placed figures amidst flora and fauna and vast topographies of saturated color define his large format paintings that celebrate the innate grace and jewel-like essence of Rajasthani miniatures particularly. So this is a time when we are all juggling with moments of optimism and pessimism. And the artist's engagement at this point with these subjects and histories takes us into myriad different planes of thoughts and different worlds. Art has this capacity to open out new trajectories, new meanings, new worlds to us. And this is what I think that we miss physically, but we are now able to engage with it through these pieces of technology that have come to our aid. And personal with work in a gallery, the galleries are bringing it to us in many different ways. So I think we can be thankful to spaces like thee that are able to do this for us. For me too, it's an exercise in interpreting work and essentially putting my concentration only into images. But I think that this will be a positive movement forward in this post-COVID world.